One of the most debated topics in the credit card space is, should you cancel a credit card? If so, how will it affect your credit? In this video, I'll break down step by step exactly how you should cancel a credit card the right way. When does it make sense to close a credit card and when it doesn't, and alternatives to canceling that may make more sense. What's up, winners? My name is Naam. If you're new here, welcome. Here on this channel, we talk all things personal finance and credit. Start out by subscribing so you don't miss out on any future videos. So first off, let's start by talking about how does closing your credit card affects your credit. One of the biggest misconceptions about closing credit cards is that some people believe that credit scores should improve if your credit card account is closed. This is far from the truth. There are usually two outcomes when you close a credit card. Closing a revolving line of credit either may not affect your FICO score at all, or it will just cause your score to drop slightly. The way that this myth came about is that people believe that if someone has a lot of credit available to them, they can possibly max it out and have a greater risk of default. The thing about this myth is that generally people do not go YOLOing all in one day and spend like crazy. And for the people that do, they typically do pay it off in a reasonable time frame. How the FICO scoring model works is that 30% of your FICO credit score is the amount of money that you owe. This could be credit utilization, amounts owed on installment lines of credit, such as mortgages, car loans, or even a personal loan. This portion of your credit score also plays a role in negative marks, such as having charge-offs or collections that have balances on them as well. People who tend to have higher utilization, such as credit utilization, will be seen as much riskier. This is just simple mathematics and statistics. The more money that you owe someone, the more likely you would default on that balance. So with that being said, if you are an individual who has a low credit utilization, closing a credit card may have little to no effect on your credit score. But on the other hand, if you are an individual who currently has a credit utilization above 30%, closing a credit card will have a bigger impact. So let me give you an example. Let's just say that you have 3 credit cards and each credit card has a limit of $1,000. The overall credit limit that you have is $3,000. 2 of those credit cards you use quite often, one you maybe use for groceries and the other for gas. So as of right now, you have a $500 balance on each one of those. The third one is a credit card that you've had for a while, but the rewards are not that great, so you're thinking of closing it. So at this current moment, you have an overall credit balance of $1,000 with a $3,000 credit limit. This will give you a credit utilization of 33%. If you went ahead and closed the third card, since you don't use it, your credit utilization now would be 50%. With the increase in credit utilization, the credit bureaus will see you as much riskier. As I mentioned before, the higher your credit utilization is, the more likely you are seen to default on those balances. Now, let's move on to a situation where you are a person who consistently has low credit card balances. You consistently make early payments every single month, and you make sure that you never leave a balance on your cards. So in this example, let's just say you have the same 3 credit cards. Each one of those have a $1,000 credit limit. At the current moment, 2 of those credit cards have a $50 balance. So a $100 balance on an overall credit limit of $3,000, that is roughly around 3%. Similar to the first example, you hardly ever use that third card, so you decide to close it. In this instance, if you were to maintain that balance of $50 per card, your overall credit limit is now $2,000. Your credit utilization now is only 5%. Going from 3% to 5% credit utilization most likely will not have any negative effect on your credit score. The goal with credit utilization is to try to keep it under 30%. The lower, the better. But now, I hear that closing accounts early shorten your length of credit history. This is also a myth because FICO credit scores, they take into consideration the age of open and closed accounts. So going back to credit scores, your length of credit history is 15% of your overall FICO score. When it comes down to this section of your credit score, there are 3 things that are taken into consideration. The first one being is how long your credit accounts have been open, including the age of your oldest account, the age of your new account, and also the average age of all of your accounts. The second one is how long specific accounts have been open, and the last one is how long has it been since that account has been used. Whenever an account is in good standing, is closed, it usually remains on your credit report for up to 10 years from the date it is closed. And for accounts that are delinquent, they will remain on your credit report for at least 7 years. As a side note, if you guys are interested in doing your own credit repair, I do have some tools in the description to help you out. So for the people out there who like to open up a lot of credit cards to chase those bonus points, to be honest, I am guilty of this as well. Closing a new account early does not help with your overall credit age. The FICO scoring model will continue to use that closed account whenever they are determining your credit score. The only way that closed accounts do not affect your credit score is that if they are completely removed from your credit report. And the only way to do this is to dispute them if they were inaccurate or if the original furnishers would remove it themselves. So with the information that you know now, when does it actually make sense to close a credit card? I generally never advise on closing any accounts that are in good standing because there are so many benefits of just keeping them open. You get access to more credit, it is easier to keep in lower overall credit utilization, and your length of credit history also increases. But if you are serious about closing a credit card, it would really only make sense if the credit card has an annual fee that does not outweigh the benefits. So for example, let's just say that you decided to sign up for the Amex Platinum. With this card, there's a huge annual fee of $550. But with all of the perks and benefits, it is very possible to break even or even get more value from this card to outpace the annual fee. But if you are a person who does not use the Uber credit, the Saks on Fifth Ave credit, the lounge access, or any other benefits that are available to you, then you're pretty much just paying for this card to flex. So the only time that I would ever recommend closing a credit card is if you cannot maximize its benefits and it's just costing you more just to have it. So before you decide to close that account, there are a few options that you do have. If your credit card does have an annual fee, the best step for you to actually take is actually call the credit card issuer themselves and tell them that, hey, I'm thinking about canceling this credit card because the annual fee costs too much. Would you guys consider waiving it? And the majority of the time, credit card companies do want to keep you as a customer, so they would be more than happy to waive that annual fee. While this may not happen 100% of the time, if you do get denied for that annual fee waiver, then the next best option is to downgrade that card. Most credit card companies will allow you to downgrade a credit card that has an annual fee to a card that doesn't. So let's just say that you have the Chase Sapphire Preferred. Rather than closing that card and losing out on the active account history, you can just downgrade it to the Chase Freedom Flex. More times than not, credit card companies will be more than happy to downgrade your card. It is a win-win for both parties. For them, they continue to have you as an active customer, and for you, you get to keep that account history open for a longer period of time. One thing to make note of is that credit cards and charge cards typically get treated differently. If you have an account with American Express and you wanted to downgrade their Amex Platinum, you can only downgrade this card to another charge card, meaning that you can only downgrade to the Amex Gold or the Green. You will not be able to downgrade to a traditional credit card, and vice versa applies as well. You cannot downgrade a credit card to a charge card. So let's just say that you decided that closing a credit card is the right thing to do. So before you do that, just make sure that you take all the necessary steps. The first one is pretty obvious. Just make sure that you pay off any balances. The thing is that most credit cards won't allow you to close a credit card unless you're able to pay off the balances first anyways. But if they do allow you to, then they would just send you a bill and you would just have to make the payment in full within 30 days. But if you are unable to make that payment, then this will become a delinquency, and this is something that you need to avoid at all costs. But let's just say that you do have a credit card that has an annual fee, but you also have a balance. And the reason that you are canceling is to avoid paying that annual fee, but you don't have the funds to pay the balance off right away. This is where you may want to consider doing a balance transfer. A balance transfer essentially is when you're transferring a balance from one credit card to another. Typically, when you do a balance transfer, there will be a charge on the receiving end. I would not recommend doing a balance transfer unless you know for sure that you can pay off the balance relatively soon. One option that you may want to consider is opening up a new credit card. Even though this video is talking about closing credit cards, it would make sense to open up a new card that offers 0 APR on balance transfers, because you can save a lot of money on interest and it will give you more time to pay off that account. But in all honesty, it will be much simpler to pay off the account first prior to even consider canceling the credit card. Another thing that you need to do before closing a credit card is to make sure that you use all the cash back and points. If you have another credit card that allows you to transfer the points, then great. Do that and you don't have to lose any value at all. If you are able to redeem the cash back as statement credit, go ahead prior to paying off that balance. But if you already paid off your balance and you still have a lot of cash back, a lot of credit cards do offer to send you checks for the cash back that you did earn. So before you decide to close your account, just make sure that you use the cash back, points, or miles. If not, you're basically just leaving money on the table. Even if you're not able to get full value for these points, it is much better to redeem them as statement credit rather than just losing them. Additionally, before you close that account, make sure that you let anybody who is an authorized user know what's going on, because closing an account with an authorized user on it can affect that person's credit score as well. Since that authorized user is essentially adopting that credit card's history, if the authorized user has not yet built the credit, then they can see a significant drop. I'm not saying that this should prevent you from closing a credit card if you want to, because this is your credit card and it is your credit profile. An authorized user is just a passenger on your road trip. So before you close a credit card, make sure that you take all of this into consideration. And if you are deciding to leave your credit card open, just make sure that you do use it at least once a year, so the credit card issuer does not automatically close that account, because it will be somewhat counterintuitive to leave an account open rather than just closing it. If you guys haven't already, make sure you give this video a like because that really helps support the channel. I'll see you guys in my next videos.